The rain shower, an innovation by Dornbracht. Water pressure and temperature are digitally regulated. It retails for 10 to 15,000 euros. Not even the Dornbracht brothers have one at home.
They always say the cobbler has the worst shoes. Everything's in such a mess at my place because I'm always testing everything. So I don't have any continuity in my products. One or the other piece might come from a competitor. There are new ideas and different colors. Everything's topsy-turvy at my place.
Dornbracht specializes in luxury bathroom fixtures. Around 1,000 employees work at the plant in Iserlohn, North Rhine-Westphalia. Competition is fierce in this business. Dornbracht was a party to collusion among 16 bathroom fittings makers around Europe to prop up prices artificially. The EU Commission slapped them with cartel fines.
Some information was communicated, not in the sense of direct fixing, though enough to have acted inappropriately from the standpoint of antitrust laws.
What do you mean communicated? What's the difference between communicating and fixing?
Well, for example, I'd say I'm raising my prices by some 2%.
And your competitor picks up the cue?
Yeah.
That's what happened? Dornbracht had to pay a 12.5 million euro fine, a lot for a family business. On top of that came another €1 million in compensation to an online retailer. They had offered wholesalers discounts if they didn't sell to the retailer. There are about 30 bath fixtures makers in Germany, each fighting to establish themselves on the market.
You can be too early with an idea and it'll fail relatively quickly. And then 2 or 3 years later, a competitor might do something else with the same idea and it'll be successful. And by the time it goes into volume production, we've got to have the next innovation ready so we can come in at the top of the line. Of course, it takes a little effort to stay right at the front.
This fixture won several design prizes. None of Dornbracht's products has been copied as often as this one. They've counted over 250 knockoffs so far.
It's hard to protect ideas. Only the implementation of an idea can be protected. Of course, we take action when the rip-offs come too close to our products. Over the past 10 years, we've taken at least 60 to 70 cases to court or settled out of court with the competitors.
Dornbracht makes about 160 million euros in annual revenues. They invest about 5% of that in research and development. The two brothers have been a team for over 20 years.
In the last 2 to 3 years, we've built up management structures that ensure day-to-day business runs smoothly, so the two of us can concentrate on the company's future. So we don't just think 2 or 3 years ahead, but 5 to 8 years ahead. We want to remain a family business, and I think we have lots and lots of ideas. If I'm thinking along your lines, it's not 5 to 8 years, but more like 15 years in advance.
Dornbracht exports over 60% of its products. The family's third generation sees the future more and more in markets abroad.